Alright, so these tanks are done. Hooray! The tournament's in 2 days. Let's just go through what I did to finish these guys off. So, any stowage, really, the only annoying part is painting the stuff black. I could have black lined it, but I chose not to. This is the command tank. The red looks really good on the white. Groovy. For weathering, I did actually 2 colors, and it worked out just great. Whoops, that's coming off there. No magnets there yet. What I did is there's 2 colors. There's flat earth, and then there is USA tan earth. And I read somewhere in a tutorial that dried mud dries light. So what you do is you do the light tan first in a larger amount, and then you'll go ahead and do the flat earth on top of that. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll tell you this, when I did the darker one in spots along the tracks and everything, it's not too much, not too bad. Like, it's, this is basically, they didn't just drive through a swamp, but they did earlier, kind of a deal. And as you can see, I've got some splotches of mud all up, and anyways, I think they turned out great. I painted the blue coveralls instead of the black, as my friend Lothland pointed out. Some had blacks, some had the blue over top, and then late war or whatever. I'm sure they kept some of them, being it just past winter time. I'm sure they kept some around, and so that's why I've got my my crew of my here's my 2 objectives. Just explain what I did here. So in my research for to do a Soviet plane for my to replace my crashed Hurricane, you'll note the spinner, the propeller spinner, how it's blue, white, and red. And I had no idea, but it turns out that the Free French, after the fall of France, sent some pilots over because it was deemed by the Allies that it'd be a good idea to send some guys over there to fight on the Eastern Front, as well as Lend-Lease trucks and all this and that. So a couple of squadrons went over, and they were called the Normandy Niemen Squadron. And so they're actually French guys flying Yak 3s. So there we go. So I just repainted it Luftwaffe camo green, and then added the star and the 22, the arrow, the kill markings. I dry brushed the edges. You can see there's some metal, so it looks like it's torn up metal. I don't know. I think it turned out great. And so yeah, there's my 2 objectives, all with all the tufts and everything. So I am done with a couple days to spare. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have some more video of the actual tournament up in Petawawa in 2 days. So I will splice this at the beginning of that. Cheers.